Morning, Michael. Ian from Goxhill here. I was just wondering whether this new Palestinian state government will be anti-Israel. Do you think the Palestinian people will elect a government that doesn't bear a grudge against Israel after all that's happened? I don't think so, do you?
Doesn't seem likely. Also, there's not much chance of them electing anybody, given that they haven't had an election since 2005, when they elected Hamas. Hamas, of course, is currently governing in Gaza. But as David Lammy was asked, do you know who you're actually dealing with? Who is actually the government of Palestine? There isn't one. That's what's ridiculous. Let's have a look at what Keir Starmer said yesterday.
In the face of the growing horror in the Middle East, we are acting to keep alive the possibility of peace and a two-state solution. That means a safe and secure Israel alongside a viable Palestinian state. At the moment, we have neither. So today, to revive the hope of peace and a two-state solution, I state clearly, as Prime Minister of this great country, that the United Kingdom formally recognises the state of Palestine.
I mean, I don't know about you, Matt Vickers, very good morning to you. Does he think he's making some kind of, statement of history that he wants to have replayed over and over again after he's dead? Because he sounds like he's trying to be very serious here, but he's had no conversations, as far as I know, in Parliament about this. He's had no debate in Parliament about it. He's not asked the British public if they want us to recognise Palestine. What's he doing?
It's utterly shameful. Do you know, we should be teaming up with the US. We should be going in there. We should be getting those hostages back and doing everything we can to get those hostages back. We should be looking at what's going on in Gaza, how we get that aid in to better serve those innocent women and children who are in the horrific humanitarian crisis. And we should be making sure that Hamas are nowhere near the levers of power. Instead, he's playing to his own backbenchers. I cannot for a minute believe that he thinks this is in the interests of the people of Gaza, the people of Israel, or the people of the United Kingdom. It's literally his own leadership bid. The only thing it's helping is his own interests. He senses there's blood in the water. He knows his party are after him. He wants to appease his lefty chums and keep them in line. And this is the answer. This government is a disaster. It's come to office, and all it does, because it had no plan to govern, it had no agenda for change to take this country forward, it just distracts with student politics. The NHS, no plan to fix it. Let's bring in assisted dying and distract from it. No plan to create jobs for young people. Let's bring in votes at 16 and distract from it. No plan to deal with the Middle East and how we protect those people in Gaza, protect Israel and give it the freedom to protect itself. Instead, this is just a huge distraction to appease his own backbenchers. Our national foreign policy dictated to by loony lefties, the backbenchers of the Labour Party, it is appalling, it is shameful, and it's a disgrace to the office.
And it makes it even more shameful, as you describe it there, because of the motivation for it. And as I said, I mean, how is he able to do this as a nation, as the representative of our nation, without actually consulting the people of the nation?
Well, 9 in 10 people, we saw the poll at the weekend, 9 in 10 people disagree with this. 9 in 10 British taxpayers, the people who he is supposed to be representing on that international stage, disagree entirely with him. And meanwhile, Hamas are over there celebrating. They're saying that this is victory. They see this as a reward. They went out there, they inflicted these horrendous atrocities on people, disgusting, vile acts. And this is their just desserts. This is what they get as a result. It's not even about negotiating with terrorists. He's rewarding terrorists. It's just disgusting.
Yeah, I mean, will you or somebody from your party raise this in Parliament? Because I know there's a recess at the moment, but it needs to be raised.
We most definitely will be. I mean, it's just not acceptable. I don't think it's acceptable to reasonable people from different political parties across the spectrum. It is just not acceptable. We should be working in lockstep with the US to bring about an end to some of these terrible things that we're seeing.
Absolutely. Matt, thanks very much indeed. Matt Vickers, MP, Deputy Chairman of the Conservative Party, agreeing with me that this is all about self-aggrandisement for Keir Starmer, all about appeasing a left wing of his party, all about hoping that he'll be able to stay in power just that little bit longer if he can do something which people like and think is a popular move for the lefties and the crazies in his party, because that is what we're talking about here.